tutorial is going to be for this really great little 50s bang. And then we are going to style it with a bandana. So if you would like to know how to do this hair tutorial, go ahead and keep watching. So I have sectioned off my bang area here. I just did kind of a vaguely rectangularly shaped section, and my bang section is damp, and I've gone ahead and kind of blow dry the rest of my hair so it's mostly dry. So you're going to need a round brush and a blow dryer, and we're going to use the round brush to blow dry the bangs. And we're going to be blow drying the bangs kind of up and then around the hairbrush to get a lot of lift at the roots and also some curl at the end. So it's important that the roots of your hair are still damp and they haven't dried on you yet while you were waiting.
He was a famous trumpet man from old Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft. But then the time came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle bar company beat. He made him blow a bugle bar.
Okay, so now my hair is definitely much cooler. You can already start to see this nice shape that we want going on. And we're just going to further reinforce the curl with a curling iron. So we want to make sure we're using some heat protectant spray. If you're really worried about your hair, you can also spray before we blow dry, but mine is fine. I'm kind of frizzy. No worry, I put my comb. So we want to use the curling iron to kind of start to set the curl more of an angle, so you can see that we have a lot of space here, not as much space down here. And again, we already have a lot of that curl built in there, so we don't need to curl for a long time. We're just trying to reinforce and redirect the angle that we want the curl to be in. So now I can see that the curl is starting to kind of angle off to the side, which is great. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to hairspray, kind of mold it, and then we're going to clip it with a little pin curl clip or any other kind of small clip you might have. So I'm just going to be kind of molding this part of the curl into the shape that I want. It's kind of going to go over, up and over, and then down and around. Then we want to clip so it can kind of dry more in this direction. So while we're waiting for this to cool, let's go ahead and prep our hair scarf. You're going to need one of these big square scarves, and we're going to fold it in half, point to point, so we get a nice triangle, like so. Then we're going to take our point, fold it to the middle, like so, and then we're going to fold it in half one more time so that this point part is in the middle. So then this is what the outside of our scarf is going to look like, just a nice flat layer. Okay, so now we have our bangs into a really nice 50s kind of shape, a nice roll. If you have longer hair and you're doing this and the ends over here are kind of drooping or doing something funky, don't worry about it. Just take it, pull it off to the side where you want it, and slip a bobby pin in there to hold that, and that'll will hide the ends under the scarf. But you can still do this if your bangs are a little bit longer, because we can hold them off to the side. Mine are kind of just right at the edge of being almost too long, but not quite long enough to pin off to the side. So now our scarf, we want to make sure that the open end here is going to be down. So that's going to go at the base of the neck. And then the folded side is going to be up here at the top. And then we're just going to take it and pull it over our ears and cross it off to the side. So my scarf's a little folded funky. I like to tie it right by my part on the side that does not have the bangs, because that's just where I think it looks the cutest. We're just going to tie it right there. Oops, I did a really bad job of folding. Just going to tuck that in a little, just a little narrower, and just make sure that the rest of the hair in the back there is lying smoothly into the scarf. Now the reason that we wanted the opening down at the bottom is that way if you think your scarf is slipping, we can go ahead and stick some bobby pins in there. So you're just going to take a bobby pin and pin it. Let's say maybe we want one right here, and we can pin it in between those layers so that we don't have ugly bobby pins on the outside of our pretty scarf. And one on the other side, just to hold it in place. And that's our look. If you have longer hair, I think this would look really cute if you put the rest of your hair in a ponytail or braids. But even if you have shorter hair, you can just kind of hide it in here. So this is our really cute 50s bang hair tutorial.